Good morning, y'all. Here I am, y'all. Here she go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Do, do. Gotta do a little jig before I sit down. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, Keisha Bishop. Good morning, Lori Axel. Morning in the sky diamonds. Hey, get them up as you come in. Thank you, Keisha. Rock the sky diamonds. Please subscribe and share. Show some love on the catch up. Let's rock this 56. Contact us. Jamal627 at gmail.com. Yes, indeed. There you go. I think I got enough to start off with, y'all. Let me speak now. Let me get to the thing where I can acknowledge everybody. You know I spoke, I'm going to say it again. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all hit that like as y'all come in. I'm doing fine, Tanya. I'm doing just great, honey. Thank you for asking. Okay? Thank you for asking. All right, then. Got to stop this. Got to stop this. 1, 2, 3, and hit it. How y'all doing this morning? I'm doing okay. I'm well rested. Yesterday, it took me all day to take a nap because I am one of those persons that I don't just fall asleep like that. Sometimes I just give it up and say, oh, okay, like that. So I did stay around and I did surf the YouTube for a little bit yesterday. And while I was trying to get my rest, because like I said, like, well, you know, the menopause thing we was talking about, I woke up at 2:30. But however, I went to sleep extremely early, so that probably was part of it too. And I can't see right now. Are you guys hit it up as y'all come in? Okay, and whoever don't want to hit them when they come in, I'm assuming they don't really like little girls. So you really don't let me hold you hostage. You don't got to be here if you don't want to. Okay, just saying, just saying. Good morning, Manny. She says, good morning, Lady Nika. Don't say it, but good morning. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, just because. Good morning. So now I see you, Lady Nika. Good morning. So anyway, y'all see my little titles. You know, I always like to, while I wait on people to come, I like to talk about other little stuff too sometimes, y'all. And I made up my mind today, I'm going to stop procrastinating and go ahead and do what I keep saying I'm going to do. You know, I'm just trying to figure out how to incorporate it on here on my laptop because I put it on my phone and my iPad. So I'm trying to figure that out. You know, I'm reading on it. I'm looking at the clips and stuff because I don't want to mess nothing up. I really don't. But first, I want to speak on the case of Kobe Bryant, his wife, real quick before I get to the YouTube list. Where there was a black woman that's been assigned to the case. And turns out she a Republican. I don't know what significance that have, but we know Republicans tend to like to go the other way against us poor black. And some people glad that it's a black woman, but that don't mean nothing, because she's a Republican. That don't mean she for us, So that's the way I'm seeing it. Armand, the young man that got killed by the two white guys, there was a black woman appointed, to be the DA. Okay. And, it might make the supremacist people, comfortable about a black person as being there, the DA. I don't know. But Vanessa is suing because the pictures that they leaked out of the crash of her and her husband, her child, has greatly stressed her out. She's very stressed about that. And I can imagine seeing a wreckage like that and seeing your husband and your daughter. I get what she's saying. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she's suing for, I don't know if they say $1 billion. I got to scratch my feet. But quite a bit of money. I got this from Willie D Live. If y'all interested, y'all know that's my boy over there. And so I would be uncomfortable with that too, just because it's a black lady, that they're assigned. But like I said, just like you got them two other black ladies that got fired from the Trump camp, they were Republicans too. And you see how they all was against us. And the only other fool I know that's a simple YouTuber, there's a Trump follower, is Messy Sexy Nicole over there, her ignorant butt. When I first found her, I remember Olivia speaking on that too, and she didn't like that. And somebody had said something derogatory towards Trump's daughter, and she was on her windmill for Trump's daughter, and she don't even know those people. She don't even know those people. So that's why I think she don't really like bisexual or gay men. But not only that, I think she really don't like gay men. And she trying to put on this persona that she do because she wanted to be in Sean Bradley's show. She kissing Sean Bradley, but it's because her husband left her for a man. Mm-hmm. And then down the line, she starts saying he married a woman. He said she was too immature and too young. She said, but the woman was the same age as me, and he married her. So hence the low self-esteem. And because she did speak on, Kwani was saying yesterday, she did say that. She did say she was abused. She did say she was a black sheep of the family, but now she's over there changing all that. So we know she's lying, okay? But I hope Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa, do get what you deserve. Now, I don't know if she succeed and win, if she's going to get all that money like that, but she got something coming. Because me personally, I wouldn't want to see no plane wreckage with my husband and my child and all the rest of the people's there. I wouldn't want to see all that like that. So I'm imagining she do got post-traumatic stress behind it. You know, what you call the PSTD. You know, how something going on. Y'all know what that is. They say that military people get it. I'm assuming she is all stressed out still right now to this day. Her children saw it. Everybody saw it. And so they did admit that they were wrong in putting those pictures out. They did admit. They said they was not supposed to show those pictures. So she's stressed and traumatized, as well as her leftover children that she still do have. Not leftover children, y'all know what I'm saying. So anyway, I want to move along from that one. Y'all can go over there and look at that Willie D Live. It is a long live. I was just watching, and seeing just a little bit. And then I strolled over there to Cynthia G. She was another one that I kind of found in the beginning. And you know how she is when it comes to the other race. Oh my God, can y'all see the race is going over there to her and how she was, oh my God, how she was dragging for filth. But he knows what platform and what black people to mess with, because he gonna go over there with 60G. And I think she put that conscious sector or whatever it is that she's in. Every blue moon, I go over there and watch her. I really do, but I don't take stuff as deep as she do, but I get what she's saying. Well, she was talking about Young Thug. Said his penis can't get clean. no matter how many baths he take. Now, I don't get it why he would say something like that. And it was a short video. I'm wondering if he's saying that because uh, the woman he was with, he broke up with. You know what I mean? When they split up from a woman, they want to talk about her body, talk about her odor, talk about this and that. But it was very something very ignorant for it to say because I'm taking it literally. Maybe he do stink. Maybe he got a turkey neck. Maybe he was uncircumcised. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that was from Cynthia G. It's a short clip over there, 15, 20 minutes, but she discussed how men do that. They love you when they with you, but then when you split up, oh, she stank so bad. Her vagina was this, that. I can't even get clean. I wouldn't tell nobody that. I wouldn't tell nobody. That's just as worse as Stanky be over there talking about when she played herself, she smelled like fish. How ignorant can you be? Okay. Yeah. So that's my news. That's a little bit of my news. Y'all know I like to get my little news going, while I'm waiting for people to come in and just something that I thought was interesting to talk about. So, like we had to talk the other day about the menopause and stuff like that, but we don't smell. You know what I'm saying? And we used to just like dish every week, but then to the doctor, gynecologist found out that it wasn't good for us ladies. But it does something because our body naturally cleanses itself even after our monthly cycle. So what you do, you get you some Norforms. And I remember back on here about 3 months ago, some lady was saying they didn't know what Norforms was. It's a waxy thing shaped in triangle, and you know how's it shaped, kind of like pistol looking thing. As long as you stick it up there and it deodorizes it and it comes out, you got to put a pad on. It's all, but it cleans and deodorizes. We ain't got no business sticking up like that. Like the ladies back in the day, they didn't know no better, and every one of them owned the water bags. I remember a big red one used to hang in our bathroom behind the door, and they would put vinegar and water in it. So no, we're not supposed to do that these days. So I just thought I'd throw that out there, you guys. Now, yesterday, I got this email and I was paying it total dust, total dust. Okay. And so while I was laying down trying to take a nap, of course, I got another email saying, Duchess over here talking about this. My name was mentioned. Lady Nika's name was mentioned. Tracy's name was mentioned. Who else? Just some more people. I can't remember because I wasn't even trying to do it all like that. And the thing is, it's a non-factor to me. It's not a very big deal. So I ain't gonna stay there long, but however, I would say this. I successfully raised 3 boys. I successfully helped raise my sister's children. I successfully helped raise a child when I had one of my nieces running amok. You know how it's one in every family that get out there, with the crack situation back there, successfully raised him while she got herself together real quick and then came and got a job. I successfully done a lot of things. I successfully owned a home, even though I don't have it now, but I've been ever since then successfully renting apartments, condos, and stuff. I successfully been in this particular place 6 years. I successfully paid off all of my furniture in a matter of 6 months. First, it was the bedroom set and the dinette set. Then I went and got another bedroom set and some more stuff. I successfully paid it off. One of them is 2 years old, and another one is 1 year old. Successfully did that. They're both queen size sets because that's what I choose. So I successfully got clothes. Y'all know I'm successfully there. So what I hear was I was gonna never amount to nothing, that I was gonna never be successful. I successfully worked all my life. I successfully ran a daycare thing, successfully turned it over to my niece. I'm a success. Anything I tried to do in my life, I was a success. I'm still a success. I am successfully having a nice following of people that like and love me. I successfully still have a family, no matter what nobody still about me, no matter what went on in my past. I successfully have people to love me. Just like Mother's Day, I successfully had my son, my daughter-in-law, and my grandbaby come over. Successfully have my nieces, send a whole setup for lunch/brunch for Mother's Day. Successfully have people. So that's all I got to say about that because I heard I wasn't going to amount to nothing. I'm a woman of a particular age who worked all my life. I successfully did that. Okay. Now, and I'm gonna put my thing down in a minute if anybody want to talk about it. But that's the only reason why I'm successfully mentioning it because I didn't want to. But since he put that out there, because I would overlook when I was told to, played the thing so my name could be heard. Matter of fact, played it 2 or 3 times. I successfully paid about $2,400 to get my mouth fixed because from what I hear, I didn't have no teeth and I'm a druggie. Uh, I'm not gonna say nothing about the boys' teeth. I successfully shedded all of my childhood teeth at the bottom. Well, don't look like I got about 50 teeth at the bottom. Thank God for my successful dental work. Okay. Need I say more? Now I'm looking at Lady Nika now. Come on, y'all. I successfully don't need to even be on here that long if I can't get a like. And I understand sometimes you first come in, you forget. Because sometimes I do too when I'm watching somebody. They say, oh, y'all hit that like. And I say, oh, and I push the like. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But if y'all over here and y'all don't like me, I want to know why y'all successfully don't like old Miss Bliss. I am a success. Everything I did finish with my people sitting in Hotel Idaho. And I said, well, I don't want to do academic. I'm going to go business wise. That was like 2 years. But then I successfully came back home and moved to Las Vegas. Successfully met my husband, who I successfully made it to 40 years and make 40, just last week. So no, I didn't amount to nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. I'm successfully talking to y'all. And I should be saying that because the person that did that, seems to think when you mention something that you want to go back and forth, back and forth. I don't have the time. My life is successful. I won't be doing it like that. So I don't care no more. And I successfully won't mention you no more because y'all will never hit me on this. And the thing that gets me, y'all, that I really don't understand, I don't never hear that name. I didn't even know that person was still making videos. I didn't know that person was still talking about me. What am I supposed to? I don't get it. That's really weird, as far as I'm concerned. When you don't mention somebody at all, but for some reason they sit somewhere thinking about you. Like when I get off of here, y'all, I called the nail shop. And the lady going empty, well, the shop is empty. She said I can come down today. I told her I was gonna call in 2 weeks. It's been 3, but I had bought me some beautiful blue nail polish, guys. I was gonna paint over these, but I successfully called her. So I successfully know I got enough finance to go get it done. I'm hoping I got enough for my toes too. I want both. So I'm gonna successfully get in my car that I purchased in 2019 for my birthday. It was an early birthday gift. So my husband successfully helped me get it. I successfully got a car that I own that was paid for. It's been paid for. It is a luxury Buick LaSalle 2002, but it had everything in it. Like it had everything in all the cars back then. I didn't know at the time that it was one of those kind of luxury cars. Successfully have that. And I'm gonna successfully let it go. You're either gonna bless somebody with it or sell it successfully at a good price. I am a success. I successfully don't have to walk around. I'm going to get successfully get into my SUV, 2019 SUV that I bought in 2019. So, with all that said, y'all, I am a failure. I would never amount to anything, even though I finished raising my kids and worked all my life. So, you're right. You're right. And when the Rona is over, I'm going to successfully go back and work 2 or 3 days a week because I'm not fully retired. I am semi. And so, I still be helping out a little bit. Go girl got to have some change. She makes the change. Now let's get off of the success. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here is successfully in their life right now. I love it. I love it. I love it. But that's the weird part to me. I didn't know the person was for real on the serious side. Let me stop playing. I didn't know they still made videos because I don't be checking. Only time I hear something when somebody send me something, I did see it. I didn't want to speak on it, but like I say, he put it out there like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess he just liked to talk about a little bit of mess like that once in a while. So to him, it's his thing. He can do what he wanted to do. But I successfully wasn't going to say anything. And I successfully wish he hadn't put it out. But okay, that's him. Now, you guys, I'm going to successfully put the link open discussion. Whatever anybody want to talk about, they can talk about it, okay? Did y'all watch Juicy Booty last week? I peeked over there and he was talking, and while he was talking, he would look to the side as if somebody saying something to him like this, or he paying attention. I know it was Mark, but I think it was probably probably had a booty call or something. Did y'all see that? And then all of a sudden he put his what we call this? Oh, that didn't work. He put his avatar on for a minute. Maybe Mark was saying I'm gonna go or something, but I still say he ain't got no man. See, because the story is somebody was doxing him, trying to dox him, and that's why. And I guess he threatened to leave, and that's why he came on here talking like that. No, we ain't together no more. He looked like he was sad or crying for real because the man trying to give him an ultimatum. Don't put me out there no more. And I'd be so glad the person that was trying to dox him gonna sooner or later come out with it. Watch, because there's a lot of people in that town that know them, that probably know him. The family gonna come out with it. Y'all and I, we were sitting front and center successfully. I will pull up one of my chairs that I own successfully and sit right there in front of that computer and fall out. No, y'all, I just came on here to be just a little chat. I want a little laugh this morning, y'all, to tell the truth about it. That's basically what I'm doing. Anybody want to come on here and talk about anything? I'll probably leave about 20 to 10. Oh, I got over hour if I want to. So I'm going to go successfully, get this done and stuff like that. This morning, I was going through my wigs again, and it's time for me to, wash most of them. And I successfully ran across this one. I said, oh, they ain't throw it all. I got to do it really different. Watch. I said, let me put on my hat. Because I successfully want to go ahead and get my hair cut down again. Good morning, some mom. Successfully let you on here, girl. Good morning, my baby girl.
Good morning, Auntie Bless. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, girl. I'm just talking about all my successes because somebody sent me over there to where I wasn't going and let me know my name was mentioned. And when I saw it, I said, I got that too, but I ain't have no intention on saying that. But since you put it out there, everybody heard it. I'm just talking about I wasn't supposed to mount to nothing. I'm not going to be successful. And I just wanted to come on and say that. However, I person, is kind of ignorant and think I want to go back and forth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't know that this person still was making videos and talking about me. What that tell you? I
That
don't
they
get
pressed.
yeah, and why? I never, ever, ever, ever mentioned. Yeah. And then I also heard the part about I wasn't friends with my friend. But I'm not running over there to Stanky Baby now. I'm not, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to take it too far there because I don't got time for that. And I'm quite sure another one's gonna come. So in the meantime, come on, talk about what? My no teeth druggy butt.
There you go, Miss
I'm a
Bless.
$2,400
Miss Bless, did you see Rico's live yesterday?
Oh my God, y'all.
Oh,
So get to that. Poor Rico, that's another thing. I was laying down trying to go to sleep. Honey, Rico came on there. Who, first of all, I forgot who that was he was upset with.
he was upset with Whitey.
Okay, why? Because when I came there, he was already going into his little tantrum, what he was talking about. Baby, after he started talking and saying he was bisexual, he commenced to showing a picture of some lady. Heavy said lady had a booze out, short dress. I felt bad for her. Had a man there, and they had a threesome. What man would want another man to have a threesome with him? And the norm is usually would be two ladies and a man, right?
Normally.
Yeah, and so I felt sorry for her that she's getting used like that. That man don't want her. Oh yeah, I saw it. And then as I kept watching,
I'm sorry. Let me cut this down. Okay.
he was trying to prove that Wally ain't never had no the JJ probably scared of it. He said, now you think I'm playing? Look at this. This 2012. This was 2017. I mean, he was showing that he's bisexual. He didn't have women before. He slipped and get some women. And then as I kept watching, first I left. I said, this too much. Then I went back. He was showing another picture of himself. Girl standing up with his shooting straight out.
I was just wondering. I know they flagged that video.
For
It
him to
sounded
be
like
a
an
little,
echo. Let me see.
yeah. For him to be a little man, he do got it going on now. He is packing. Not that I'm trying to want to look at the young man's size and all this all kind of stuff, but I couldn't help but to see it because I was watching the video. Oh my God! If they didn't flag it, I don't know because see, he been doing that before he lost the other channels. He get monetized. So I don't know how they work, but he said it was on Pornhub, it was on Google, this and that, and he's not ashamed. He said, "I'm putting my tea out here. I'm not ashamed of nothing that I did in my life. I'm not ashamed of nothing that I'm still doing in my life." Now, I like that transparency of him. I really do. But baby, if y'all didn't see it, I don't know if it's still up now, up or not. Yeah, Simone. I said, Rico, keep your page. Tracy was trying to tell him. People were saying, "Oh no, don't show it, don't show it." Babe,
They were
yes.
like begging. But you know what? It's a couple of women in that chat that ought to be ashamed of themselves. And I'm not gonna say no names because it's a few today. You all was egging Rico on and defending that, and you were wrong. As an older woman, you can't tell nobody grown what to do because you can't. Rico is set in his mind at this point that he doesn't care. And I feel like I understand Rico's anger. I understand why Rico's angry, but at some point Rico got to pull it together and show that he's better than this. And my thing was,
Wow.
it was one person right now in your chat. You was encouraging that, you was egging him on, and you was acting just as nasty and crazy as he was, and that was not cool.
But
To egg him on
I
like
saw
that.
one person in the chat when people was telling him, "Oh, Rico, don't do it, don't do
Yeah,
it." Another person was saying, "It's his chat, let him do it. He can do what he want to do in the chat." And I didn't say nothing at all. Once I wanted to speak, but once I saw that going on, I didn't want to jump down in there. I really didn't want to speak on it. However, I should have said, "Please stop," but he wasn't. His mind was made up. But you're right. People was telling him to go ahead and do it.
and cussing the other people out in the audience that was trying to help him. Everybody don't. I'm gonna say this. Most of the time, we look at these things because we enjoy a train wreck. But Rico is a train wreck that you don't enjoy. Rico is a train wreck you want to love and want the best for him. But at some point, you got to look at Rico and say, do you want the best for yourself? Because you've been told several times to stop doing this, and you
Okay,
still
but let me
do
say
it.
this before you go on, Simone. Hold on, Diamond Dory. I want give Simone a chance to talk, and I'm gonna start doing it like that now. I want different people to hop on and off on here, as opposed, because some they don't really get the chance like that, and they keep asking me, "Do I got a co-host?" I said, "No, I don't mind if anybody come on here and talk. That's fine with me, but I do want to take turns and hoping different people jump on today. So just hold on a minute, baby girl. I see you back there. Okay, go ahead, Simone.
And I just read, let me see who said they don't. Mickey Joyner said she don't feel sorry for Rico anymore. It does come to that. At a point, you be like, well, you know what? I can't feel sorry for this man anymore because he's had several channels taken down. He's been flagged several times. When do you realize that you got to get your crap together and stop it? I understand he was mad at Wiley. I understand. Well, I guess Wiley was talking about his biography that's supposed to be coming out, autobiography, and
Mhm.
he talked about Rico. That's kind of like what I got from the rant. I didn't get it
And
from the very beginning. I caught it like in the middle
And
of the
he's
rant.
gonna always rent though, because I think, for one thing, Rico really did love Whitey and still do.
Yes.
That's my assumption, and I think he admitted that he do kind of still care about him. I think he admitted that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think he was deeply hurt when he paid all that money for him to visit, because he also said he even brought everything to make him a nice homemade meal, and that Whitey didn't appreciate that either. But everybody know he a user if they don't know it by now. And like I said, I, I wish him many success, whatever he's going to do. I ain't mad at him, but I don't want to fool with him no more. And I found out how he was stabbing me in my back. You know
Right.
what I'm trying to say? So, no. Mm-mm.
I just was saying because I'm reading some of the chat comments in the chat, and they are just absolutely correct. He gotta want his own. He gotta want to do better too. I mean, at some point, how many times you gonna show your man me? Okay, we see it.
Wow.
You showed that you were bisexual. We believe you, Rico. We believe everything you say. But yesterday was just like wow when he was sitting up there doing it. And like I said, you could tell yesterday he was speaking more out of emotions. He was in his
Yes,
emotions. He had been drinking, and I just wish he would cut that drinking out. I mean,
I
he don't have to cut it
know.
out, but bring it down some because when you drink, you lose. You're not one of those people. If you've ever seen a responsible drunk, my ex-husband, he could drink and he would just be so calm and mellow. But my first husband, he would drink and act a fool. And that's how he is. He reminds me of my first husband. When you drink, you just act a total donkey.
A plum
Yeah.
fool.
Oh my God. I was just like, I felt so bad yesterday. And then I felt bad, but in a sense, I felt like I can't keep feeling bad for this man if he doesn't want to do better. Stop letting Whitey get to you. It's no way Rico looked the way he looked. He let somebody who looked like Whitey get to him.
Mhm.
I
It,
understand he cared for him. I understand he did. What I would do at this point, and I'm going to give him this advice as a woman. As a woman, we all have loved a man. I'll say this.
right,
I loved my first husband
right.
more than I loved myself at one point because I felt like I tolerated, like I said, he was a drunk. He would get drunk, act stupid, act a fool. If you talk to my kids right now, most of the stories they remember about him is falling drunk, things like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
at one point, I had to realize I gotta love myself better than to keep tolerating this. And that's the same with Rico. Stop letting every little thing while he do get you upset. You are too intelligent. You shown you are intelligent. When he did that video about his status, I looked at Rico at a totally different light than I've been looking at him. If Rico
That's
was to
right.
pay the course, he would be a YouTuber. He would.
He is a good YouTuber, and he really, like the other day, but he's on. He wanted to come on here and do his music, but then it turned left because that's when the
Oh
crazy lady
yes.
came on as Shireen. And you know how people jump on and want to change your narrative and want to just sit on there and ain't talking about what you're talking about. So, like I said, so when I got there last night, he's so I don't know how to put it, but I just wish some kind of way he can get over Wiley.
Me
Don't watch
too.
him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be able to watch him. Like I said, most of the time I'll get a clip of somebody saying this person said mention you. You want to see this and that. Like yesterday when this thing was mentioned that all of us got. I'm assuming the same email that Dutch Keller got, but I had no intentions on putting it out. But by everybody else hearing it and this and that, of course, I'm gonna come talk about my success. But y'all, I haven't been mentioning no name, and I'm still not. So when you go tit for tat again, you'll be talking to yourself. I don't care how many what said. You know what I'm saying? But I wish
Right.
Rico can, just get over him because he ain't no good. And he gonna find God gonna send him somebody one day. He gonna find somebody that really like him. I think he said somebody is somebody that he do like, and he think they like him too. He been hitting on. I think he said that, if I'm not mistaken.
You
You
know,
know,
I don't know what he said after he had pulled that out of his glass because I was just like, wow, this is crazy. After he had did that, and then a part of me, the mother in me, kind of came out at that point. I was like, I just see he really needs someone to love him and just really talk to him. And Paul Tracy was like, people was getting on Tracy, and Tracy was like, I can't tell Rico what to do. She said, I've talked to him. I've told him I can't tell Rico what to do. And people need to stop trying to make Tracy, trying to put that off on Tracy yesterday in that chat. You
that's
know,
right.
I know
Because
how
she
you want to
said it
run
the
your
first
chat.
time. She said, I'm not his mother. She said she tries to tell him, but she can't make him stop.
Right.
She just can't. So she got to let him do what he's going to do and then just hope that he just bring himself up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just sooner or later, just forget about Whitey. Whitey don't mean no good. And that's what I mentioned last week. He was always talking about chasing Atlanta, and I would never go watch. I actually, about 3 weeks ago or something, started watching. I'm just curious. And so one of the reunion shows had T.S. Madison doing it. Another reunion show, I see Payne. I kind of flipped around and watched the whole series. But I'm saying this to say, when I saw those young men, and they're all young, successful gay men, And Waddy wanted to get on that show. Waddy could never get on the show. I mean, they be dressed to the T.
I
They,
watched the show, Miss
yes,
Bless.
they
Wiley
got,
is not the caliber of
no, they have
people that they
business.
want.
They know how to dress. The ones that, what you call transgender or transsexual, I don't know which is the proper word, so everybody knows what I'm saying. I
Transgender.
mean, they're not clockable at all. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. That's what I got to say. That's just beautiful and very successful. Why would be okay even with his lip and stuff if he would start cleaning up his face, his skin, all these little, what Rico said, it burn mark. I don't know what it is. He need to just, well, he's doing much better when he first came on, though. We first went there when he hadn't even had 1,000. He had one when got to 1,000. He's doing much better, since then. But no, ain't no way he'd be on Chasing Atlanta. No way.
Well, it's another series too, G Status, that come on there, and he tried to get on G Status too. It's G Status Atlanta and Chasing Atlanta. I watched Chasing Atlanta since it first started, and G Status, and he kept trying to get on. He kept trying to goop the one guy on G Status. His name is oh guy, he's from Michigan. I can't think of his name right now, but Sherrod. He's a nice looking, light skinned younger man. He puts you in the mind of El DeBarge. And Wiley kept trying to get at him, coming for him. And Sherrod was like, no, no.
Okay.
And, he kept trying to get on these shows. He had this chat, put Wiley on such and such. Wiley is such a pitiful chaser. It's sad. When he had to put me on my radio, he uses these people. Then when the people see him for who he is, then he end up looking stupid. Them people at G Status and at Chasing Atlanta wanted nothing to do with Wiley.
And let me answer this person that said that Rico don't take accountability. I think he do, because he come out, he be transparent, and he say everything about his life, what he did. So to me, he is taking accountability. But like I said, that's everybody have their own opinion. And so I see him doing it. I really do. He is. And then on one of those episodes, they had a picture of Wiley in the opening of their show. I'm assuming it was some footage of the person that he did interview from Chasing Atlanta. So they had to put him up there showing, the information that they need, that somebody had put out there and something's going on between the two people, whatever. And it was a picture, the same kind of picture that's on his coffee cup and everything. But I think he would be good for it, but he would got a lot of cleaning up to do. He gonna have to take some classes on etiquette. He got to take some classes on how to dress, some makeup class, whatever.
And learn how to enunciate his words.
Right.
Let's not say he don't know how to enunciate his words. But you know what, Miss Bless, I'm gonna drop this little tea to you. The man who started the Chasing series is Reese G, and supposedly Wiley slept with Reese G.
Well, do you really believe that? Cause let him tell him whenever he get close to somebody and slap at everybody. Right to be told. I see him bring you on. And let me say this, Diamond Dory, I saw you, but I was trying to give somebody else that don't never hop on here a chance to come on sometime this morning, okay? So it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just kind of want, to let different people come on. Although she came on yesterday, but she couldn't stay. So I'm trying to, switch it around now a little bit.
Okay. Me and Right to be told be agreeing with everything in everybody's chat. That's my new sister.
Okay. Well, I had to throw that out there because I can't see it.
Hello, ladies.
And I want her to know today I kind of want somebody else to come speak sometime too, so yeah, that's how that's going. So nothing,
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry because my screen.
Okay, Daria, I'm just letting you know because everybody don't usually get a chance, you know what I'm saying? So I want kind of some different opinions today. So I'm glad, love you. I'm glad you understand. Okay, thank you.
I don't know. They say he did. Now, who would know more about that would be really BTV and L Teddy and them, because they were speaking on it. And I just heard that he was sleeping with Reese G. And then I think Reese G did come out and say he slept with Wiley. I believe so. Now, don't quote me on that. I don't know truly, but I know they had something going on. Now that I do know.
Do I need to drop a link again? Did you accidentally go out Right to be told? I'm gonna drop it again.
because she probably did because she was saying that she was in the area. So he could never make it on Chasing Atlanta. Them ladies on that show will read him for
Oh
filth.
my
They
God.
would get him together. He would be in his feelings if he got on that show. Atlanta, even Dallas, Chasing Dallas, which he tried to get on also, and he didn't.
Nah.
They wouldn't let him on that show either.
No, he don't got the look. I mean, you talking about successful gay men. Oh my God, I thought Derek J and what's the other one they had the show together? Y'all know I'm talking about when it was both of them. They successful.
Fashion queens, fashion
Oh
queens.
yes, yes. Oh my God, yeah. They got it going on. They
Well,
got that.
I'm just gonna tell you that yesterday I was just like, wow. And my sis Nika Nika said she didn't see it. Oh, sis, I had to talk to you about it. It was just a whole mess yesterday. But like I said, I really do feel bad for Rico. And I do think Rico takes accountability. But when Rico takes accountability, you know what happens? All his feelings come in into at one time, and he just lets it all out, and he goes too far. Let's say it like that. When he put yesterday after he showed that, he already had showed it one time, then he goes back a second time.
Right.
It shows. I said, "Oh my God!"
And then guess what happened after that? So after that, I rolled a little more. I know somebody was gonna jump on it for clicks and views. Showing up, I peeked over there at Juicy Booty. Rico was on Juicy Booty. Juicy Booty got his nerves trying to tell Rico what's right or wrong and this and that. The whole spiel, like what he do. Really, he don't care about Rico at all. Y'all know for clicks and views. And I ended up really kind of falling asleep on it. So I don't even remember what all they talked about. But I'm quite sure somebody here that watched the whole thing. And when I dropped the link, y'all can come on and tell me whatever they talked about. But baby, Rico was over there and he was sticking to the guns. Rico did not
He
back off.
was.
Nothing that he said and what he did. I don't know what makes Juicy Booty think he can counsel people and tell somebody what's right and wrong when he can't counsel and take care of his own life. He can't even hold a man. He over there still buying the booty call. Mark over there in the background, you know what I'm saying, and gave an ultimatum because see, somebody threatened the Doc's Mark. And that's why he came over there looking like he had been crying because I believe Mark gave him an ultimatum. I don't want nothing to do to you too. You the one put me on Front Street. That's why people come to me. But y'all telling y'all sooner or later, whatever happened, it's gonna come out.
I think all of it is scripted, and anything that they say, including him trying to counsel Rico on whatever's going on with Rico, is all a part of the show. I don't. I just that's. I stopped watching a lot of them because I watch a lot of reality TV, and I don't need them to be creating their own reality TV at my expense. So I stopped watching it. But I did want to tell you, because before I got off, I know we were talking about Rico, but
Talk
Wally
about
did
whatever
sleep
you
with
want to talk about. Like I
Wally
said,
did Wally did sleep with Reese G. That's that is the creator of Chasing Dallas.
uh,
He did sleep with him because Wally was talking about it on his show, and he interviewed Reese G. And Reese G came on there, and you know how Wally is. He was being very antagonistic, and he kept
right.
saying, "But we slept together, right? But we slept together, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, he slept." He admitted it. He slept with Wiley,
Wow.
but he don't like Wiley because Wiley's messy. So Wiley was trying to, because a lot of people were saying, "Well, Wiley's in Dallas. They have a Chasing Dallas show. Why can't Wiley be on the show?" And I have to disagree with you, Miss Bless Watkins, when you said those men have it together. No, they do not. They might be photogenic,
Mhm.
but their life is a hot mess. Because I've been
It
watching all
is.
the shows.
Oh,
They
it
It
don't
is.
have anything together. Most of them working at, and I ain't judging nobody, but most of them working at
is.
Taco Bell, claiming they're designers. Like they
Really?
have regular 8 9 to 5 jobs, and
Don't
they're
forget the
regular
nursing home
jobs.
too, right to be told.
Yeah,
And the
one's
nursing
a
home.
one.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're lying, and most of what they do is get together and fight about who make the best French fries, if you ask me, because
Wow.
none of them are chasing their dreams and chasing their reality. But I like the show. So my thing is, I thought that the Dallas show would have been perfect for Wiley, and let me tell you why. This past season here, and I don't know if you noticed this, Simone, but they mentioned Wiley out of about 40 episodes.
Do they? See, I
Right.
didn't.
Oh
I
yes.
didn't.
Oh
Why?
yes. Let me tell you how they mentioned him. In the beginning, okay, so you know the whole fight where Reese G was mad at Antonio, right? Even though Antonio really wasn't on the show. He was
Yeah.
mad at Antonio because he claims Antonio was telling Wiley information behind the scene because he kept saying, "Oh, you keep talking to that guy behind the scene." When they went to that award show, when they won that award show, if you remember way back, Wiley went to the same award show,
You're
and
right.
Wiley was there at that award show, and Wiley was trying to interview him, and he kept saying, "Oh, I don't speak to certain people." They brought Wiley up like 4 or 5 times. I said, well, y'all just might as well put Wiley on the show because you
Well,
keep
see,
bringing him
that's
up.
what I'm
And the
saying.
underlying issue with their storylines was Wiley.
That's what I was saying. One of the
They were
episodes,
mad at,
one of
yeah,
the episodes they do have Wiley in their opening. And I thought because the one
yes,
he interviewed, and the one he interviewed had some mess going on with somebody else or whatever. But like I said, I only was flipping around and watched the two reunions with Fifth Medicine and King Kane. And then I watched some of the shows, but they all had clothes and stuff like they were designers, they took some everything. So in other words, that's just as fake then as the real reality shows on TV, and it just is more faker than
yes.
what Bradley's doing. Okay, cool, because I'm not
The
getting
diff, the problem I have, especially with this last franchise, the problem I have is that the way they're different from the reality TV shows that we see on TV is that when we watch those reality TV, we don't usually see the men on there
uh-huh.
creating women products as
Right.
their like this one here. They making eyelashes. You don't even wear eyelashes, but then the next season they're like, yeah, I gave up on the eyelash line. Now I'm selling weed, but you don't even do hair. Okay, now I'm off that. I'm back
Right.
on eyelash. Like they always come up with something that has nothing to do with their. I don't want to say brand, but everybody uses the word brand. It has nothing to do with them, and they try to do it. If Wiley were to go on the show, he the only one got something really going on because he
Yeah,
got the whole the podcast or whatever this is. He the only one out of the Dallas franchise. Well, you have Markel. I do Marquise.
And
Markel. I do like Markel.
Dior has the shops, and Dior
Dior
has a
has a
lot going.
shop.
Yeah,
I don't like
Dior has.
Dior's son at all. He can
Oh,
go have
he was a
several seats.
wild mess. He was
Um,
Rico Jr.
girl, but I mean, oh my god, no, you didn't. No,
No,
you
he was.
didn't. You talking about Terrence? No,
now
Womack. No, Howard.
let me
Yes,
say this real
honey.
quick. Let me say this real quick. Okay,
Hmm.
y'all decided don't like me. I wouldn't be offended if you leave. Because evidently you don't like me. I don't know why you watching me because your finger is not gonna break your finger to push the light. And I won't be offended if you leave. And I think I'm staticking like I did yesterday, y'all. I'm gonna bring myself up to come back in. But y'all like this video, I just move on. I won't be offended. I won't be offended if y'all leave. 'Cause
But no, I like the show. I like the franchise. But I was just saying, when I heard y'all talking about the show, I'm like, oh, I watch it religiously. And G Status, I watch both of them religiously. But and I normally don't give Wiley a whole bunch of big ups and props, but they talked about him on there, and he was
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, Miss
Okay,
Blast.
I went in and came out. I thought that was me staticking.
Now, right to be told, I can't hear her.
Okay, right to be
oh,
told.
hello.
Okay,
Oh,
boo, I
yeah,
can
I
hear
hear you
you.
now. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's because I clicked on something else on the screen. What I was saying was, I'm not a huge fan of Wiley's either, but they did talk about Wiley several episodes, even if they didn't say his name. So in that
Mm.
case, I was like, well, then don't get mad when he starts interviewing your people
See, I didn't know
because
that's who they
you
were
do talk
talking
about him.
about. I didn't
Well,
know
you
that's.
know
I
what?
know who they're
Yes,
talking about, but I didn't know that's who they were talking about.
If
Okay.
yes,
that's the case,
yes,
why you got just as much going on as they do, like you just said. So they made
yes.
up all these different personas for these people. Where they get all these clothes, though? Because like I said, they be looking fabulous. I'm telling you. Where
I
they
mean,
get
they just know how to shop. They just know how
Dress,
to shop.
and they know how to
Yeah, that's
wow.
clean,
it.
and they know how to look clean. Looking
That's
clean
it.
is not a hard thing
Because
to do.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Bless. Here's a perfect example. This one guy they always having some type of get together, right? This guy named Womack. He had this get together.
Tattoo
Womack claims
artist.
that he was a tattoo artist.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
So then we find out later on that he don't even do like he's not a tattoo artist. He ain't certified or nothing. He got a friend who does tattoos, and he was learning from that friend. But what he really has done in the past is like piercings. But I mean, I was so distracted with his fake storyline. First of all, everything they talked about with him, he was on everybody's sex scandal. But
Wow.
outside of him being caught up in everybody's sex scandal, he wore a different weave every every week. I was so caught up in like, what is your real job, sir? Like, so they don't stay focused. Like if Wiley was on there, he'd be mentioning his show every 5 minutes. Those guys get so caught up in fighting over nothing, but they look cute. They look. I mean, they show up in nice outfits, but they ain't got no real job.
They fights
Especially
do be
heavy set
stupid
one,
and manufactured. I agree with
I
you.
forgot what his name is. The big heavy set one. I can't
Reese.
think of
Reese,
one.
Reese.
Yeah, I just will start watching. But you know what? I'm gonna start really watching them too, more and more. I'll just get to do because there wasn't nothing on to watch that day. And I said, let me start fooling around because I kept just chasing that. And I think like her boss lady has started doing some
reviews on it.
commentary views on something on there. I don't. It was one of those YouTube things. So I said, let me start skating around, start catching up, and that's what I saw. I saw,
I'll
okay,
have to check her out. I'll have to check her out. But really, BTV does a review on it every week. So does
She
El
does.
Teddy,
I haven't saw
and
that.
they have a whole crew. It's a whole crew of them that do it. Um, Still standing. It's a whole crew of them that do it, and then they also all get together and they interview the castmates.
Oh, I haven't
Now
seen
I'm gonna
that.
speak on this. I think if you
Yeah.
want the fairest commentary out of that, really be it's gonna be the fairest commentary on that
Okay,
to
because I am
me.
a member over there,
And I
and she
think
usually
Abby
have
does the
some fun
reviews
talk.
too. Abby, see, only thing I don't like about certain reviewers, you biased or you want to talk about this person. When you do a show, you gotta talk about the show. We're not talking about how you feel about this person, how they look, how they this, how they that. Talk
Right.
about the
Oh,
show.
but I love Yes Bitch TV. He is so funny to me. He's biased too.
Mm,
He'll read you back and forth. He stays fair. But let me tell you, Scotty talks to a lot of the people behind the scenes, and so
mm.
he's always on their side. Like I can't stand King Kane.
Oh,
And
I like King Kang.
oh my gosh, have you watched his videos, his YouTube shows?
No,
Who?
girl, he got a YouTube
Watch
show.
his YouTube shows, and then you'll be like, oh no, man. He has a delusion of grandeur all in him. He is a hot mess.
Do we?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he is.
Well,
is.
I don't like him. And when I went to watch his video, I was like, I don't like you. And he's messy. But I think he about to move to Atlanta.
I had a issue with Yes Bitch TV and all of them. So something that happened when they while I was disrespected over there. So me personally, I
Oh
would not watch
no.
I would not watch any of them personally. But
Oh,
when
okay.
it comes to that, but at the same time, I'm gonna be an honest person. I think really BTB is more of the fairest and Ebby on giving the reviews. El Teddy gets the funny side of it, which is funny too, and he reads when he's giving his from the last time
Right.
I watched him
I
give
don't
a
watch
review.
El Teddy because this show has been on for a couple years now, and Ed Teddy doesn't know the background.
Right, and
So
that, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I said
I'm
really
like,
B or Abby because they have
yes,
been watching the series from
Okay,
yeah.
so
start to
this
Now
is
I
finish.
I
what
watch
I'm saying.
I do watch Really Bees.
I'm
But
Yeah,
it's
just saying.
good. But listen, the what got me into watching the reviewers is because when I first started watching the show, I couldn't tell what was going on, and I was like, "What is going on? What are they fighting about?" And that's what made me have to start watching the reviewers just to get some type of like, because they could follow it better than me because the fights were about absolutely nothing. And I was like, is it the editing? Like, what's going on? But bless, if you
Huh?
start watching it, please do a review on the show so we can jump right back on and talk with you. It is so fun.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I missed all the episodes. I remember, like I said, well, I used to talk about it a couple years ago. Chase
Yeah,
Land. He
yeah.
interviewed
you had to
us,
go back to
right?
season
But
one though. She
I
had to
was
go
so
all the way back to
watching because
season
I thought
one.
all those young men were just fabulous. I did.
They
So
are fabulous. They just
that,
broke.
I said, okay.
Right to be told they fabulously broke.
They
That's
are they fabulous. They have
So,
not made it. They have not made it yet. And that's my thing. The show is chasing your dreams.
yeah, that's what it's supposed to.
It's okay not to make it. I got a problem with you when you making $5 an hour and you walking around in Louis Vuitton. I got a problem with that. Like
right.
it's just something wrong with that. And you look good on the outside, but your stuff not in order. You follow some of these guys home, they living with their mamas, they living on somebody's couch, they living on somebody's floor, but you come out fly as hell. That's not cute. You
So
can be nice and clean and non-name brand stuff.
but they basically probably renting some of the clothes too, because you can rent suits and tucks and stuff. Because I was trying to figure out how they got money. Look at the clothes. I mean, but it's all percent. Oh,
Let me tell you how you know they ain't got no money.
I
Especially
got
on especially the one, what is it, G Stat? No, it's the Come Up. The G Stats, the Come Up New York. They go to each other's events. One guy on there selling hats. He just like pressing logos and sayings on hats or whatever. But still, that's his homeboy. That's his job, his business. And your homeboys come out there, they're not even buying one thing. They come out to the event, and then some of them get mad when they ain't getting in the event for free. The event costs $10, and then they feelings they couldn't get in for free. And I'm
Wow.
like, well, and I have a problem with people who, especially with dealing with small businesses, when you call yourself something trying to support, but then you want a discount from the small business. Who's really helping who? So
That's true.
if I'm hosting an event and I'm selling hats, why you want a free hat? Come help me with my business and buy a hat.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly. Yeah.
so so that's another thing too. None of those guys on the shows really support each other in what they are trying to do. And if you can't get your friends to support, even if it's for the fakeness of the show, like that's a problem. And so they're not supportive of each other, and that's why when they get together, they fighting over absolutely nothing,
Mm-hmm.
like
That's
nothing.
what they do. They fight over nothing. Well, you said this about being. I read this, and then next thing you know, they throwing drinks and fighting. And so
Yeah.
it takes a lot to watch the series, but it's pretty decent. Now, I actually will say I like Chasing Dallas because, girl, at first I was on the campaign to cancel Chasing Dallas last year. I was like, this show is garbage. Take this mess
Hmm.
off, this, that, and the other. And then this year, I will say, Reese and them stepped up and brought it back. It was much better with the addition of Dior, who actually has a business and is doing something. You had Georgina, who worked in the funeral home, who was actually doing something. So it made
Excuse you. He does not
what?
really work in that funeral home.
You lying.
No, he does not. He has a
Oh
Let them
my.
girl.
talk
You
what
need
We
see.
gotta
You
we
need to.
gotta talk offline. We gotta talk offline. Mm-mm.
They say it on the show on the very. If you watch like the very end episodes,
I
he
did.
he his business I know, but you got to catch it because you know how fast they be going. He has a regular 9 to 5. That funeral home business he showed is from a whole nother city. He's not because he's not from Dallas.
Right,
He
I
was
know.
show
Yeah.
that footage was from somewhere else. He lives right locally and got a regular job doing something else. And they kept saying what the job was. I can't remember what it is. No, that ain't his full time job.
But I'm gonna start
Girl, I'm
watching it more.
done.
I'm gonna start watching it more regularly because, like I said, the few times I was skipping around, I did like it. Now
Yeah.
I wouldn't really be because and plus I want to have members over there. I haven't saw
Yes.
on this yet, but you say El Teddy been there from the beginning. I go over there sometimes.
No, no,
No, he
no,
hasn't been from the
no,
beginning.
he
He didn't
has
take over
not.
from this
Okay.
season.
And when I
No.
first tried to watch him, he on that cell. I don't know what happened last season. I said, well, I don't need to watch you. Cause,
I had to watch a few. I watched it through the first season. Then,
uh-uh,
like I said, I skipped to the reunion. And the
uh-uh.
reunion, like I said, T.S. Madison said, "Oh, they was fighting and going at it. She couldn't how to control them." And then the next one, I did watch one in the next season. And then you had King Payne there. And I'm thinking, well, why King
No,
Payne
they
was
had Justin
here?
J. You mean Justin J?
No, King Payne was one of the reunion.
No,
Yeah, that was King Payne.
I
really?
didn't see King
Yes, it
Payne.
was.
I was never
Wait a
King
minute.
Payne in none
It
of
was
them.
Just that was.
second.
Wait
That
a
was
minute.
Justin
I know
J.
who King Payne is. It was the second or the third season reunion. It was. Now I don't know. Now Justin J probably did do one, but I haven't got that far. Cause like I said,
Oh man, I need to go back and look because
Right,
I
because
don't
I
always
missed that, like to
recognize
be told
them.
too. I
and so
remember
when I
Justin
saw
J.
King Payne, I started thinking, well, why he ain't on there and he's affiliated with some of them, but it was King Payne, and I'm thinking
Wow.
season
Mm,
because I wanted to watch one from each season. Then I
Uh
haven't
huh.
watched
okay.
it since, but the way you sounded that it is very interesting, even though it is a show. I want to watch it. I want to watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna start
Yeah,
watching it.
you should, but it's two different franchises. So it's
Yep.
G Status. They do the ones that's called the Come Up, and then there is Chasing, which is Chasing Reality, which is the Chasing Atlanta and Chasing Dallas. So
But
yeah,
I
there's two
think that
franchises.
but they show and it looked kind of professional. I think a little bit more tweaking. I really think they possibly can get picked up. You
Oh
know,
yeah, they got better, and they've been trying to be more streamlined, but they have been trying to get picked up by a network, but they've gotten better through the years because at first their quality was trash.
You could hear, you wouldn't be able to hear the conversation. They would be talking
Girl, the
their white.
wind be blowing. You be like,
Yeah,
what happened?
it used to be bad. Chasing Dallas when
Johnny
it first
Cage,
came out, it was
Johnny
really
Cage,
bad.
put in the chat who don't fit the mold. Who Wiley? That we talking about? Because I'm kind of missing some of the stuff. Because
You said who
that's what
who
we're talking about. That's the
who
truth. He don't fit the
You said who
mold.
fits?
That Johnny Cage said he don't
I
fit the
think
mold.
I think why I think Wiley would have fit only because the storylines were about Wiley. And Wiley even said Wiley even interviewed Reese, and he said, and I'll try to tag the like in your comments later when if I can find the video. But he said he asked him like, why don't you want me on the show? Is because you the people you have on show you slept with, or it's about what they look like. And he was like, that's not true. But yeah, I mean, as nice as some of those guys look, they not doing much in terms of chasing their
But that's
dreams.
the
So why not
thing,
put Wiley on
honestly,
there?
right to be told. Wiley, I said Miley girl. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well,
Wiley,
he might not fit the mold, but he was.
Wiley doesn't fit the look. And I have to
Yeah,
be honest with
yeah.
that.
He don't. That's what I'm
He
saying.
Facially, Wiley is facially challenged. Let's be honest. He's
Right.
facially
He
challenged.
needs to clean himself up a little bit because
He's facially challenged. He's langually challenged. He's everything about him is a challenge. So my thing is, he wouldn't fit it. Period. To me, on there, they would get on there and just read Paul Little. Wiley. Wiley will be in his feelings every chance he got.
then only that,
They
Simone.
don't show respect for anybody. They
But
don't give a
wait a minute,
damn about
Simone.
nothing.
Simone,
That's true.
not only that, he gonna sweep it down. He slept with every one of them, because sometimes
Well, well. First of all, the storyline this season was that Reese, the one who did sleep with Wiley, because he admitted it,
right.
he was upset because he was trying to sleep with Trey Womack, and Trey Womack wouldn't, didn't give in. So he ended up having to quit the show. So some of those cases where Wiley would be like, I slept with him, some of that's kind of true, because I was really shocked to find out that Reese and Wiley even knew each other.
I was.
And then I was shocked, but they do, and he did, and he admitted it.
Well, all I know is when he talked about it a couple of years ago when I was modding over there, I would never go look. And then he started,
Yeah.
interviewing people. And I was thinking he was gonna be on there. But he chose to run on over there with Sean Brady fake show. Sean Brady show ain't gonna get like that.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And yes, I know everybody's starting to leave. That's fine. Somebody,
I know. I gotta get back to. Look, I'm on my
because
break.
I got to leave too. It's 9:30, y'all. But I appreciate everybody that did come because I did get to an all-time high of 83. So let me see how many views did I have.
Oh, I gotta hit the like button when I get off because I'm can't do it
Okay,
on StreamYard.
yeah. So that's cool too. Yeah, because I got. Oh yeah, because the ladies I can come at 10 o'clock, y'all. I put this on because I don't know if I want this color. Usually I try to put some on and tell what color I want. I don't know if I want that color, but blue is my favorite color, y'all. Any shade of blue. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll drop the link one more time. I got about 10 minutes. If somebody else want to come on,
That's cute.
Well, I've got to get back. We got a briefing with Congress. I gotta finish putting together. So
Well, then, get my number from Nika, girl. We gotta talk.
okay, I will.
All right.
All right, bye, y'all. I enjoyed it.
come in.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I really enjoyed you. Thank you. I like when people come in and interact with me. Now, the place I'm going, about a 10, 15-minute drive, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of close to everything I be going. Anybody else want to come on here and just talk about anything now? Don't matter. It was open chat. I had already said a few things I wanted to talk about. I'm always open to everything and all things.
Miss Bless, can I ask a question and don't get mad at me?
Okay.
Okay. I did kind of want to hear Dory, which we can talk about another day, because I want to know why Dory.
Let her come on. I was just telling her today
Okay.
I could have wanted some different people.
Okay. I want to ask her a question.
Have nobody coming on and this and that and
I want to show the people I'm not a fake person. I'm gonna show them.
All of y'all,
really am
y'all my co-hosts. Whenever somebody come on, that's co-hosted. You can stay on. I got the link dropped. You see it, Diamond. You see the link. I was just trying to give somebody else a chance today. That's all. I only want to see one-sided. Just
I know what you're saying. You want to bring a mixture of people. I understand.
Right. Yeah. So come on, Diamond Dirty. I got the link. Simone want to ask you something.
I'm glad Right to Be Told came in and you told me about King. I didn't know nothing about that. I had to go back.
Yeah, look at episode 2, the reunion. And y'all know I know who King Payne is. And I said, oh,
Okay.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
Now, Dory, I'm not going to talk about anybody. I can hear you.
I was saying good morning.
Good morning. Now, Dory, I'm gonna ask you this question, and I'm gonna ask you as a sister and a mother. When
Sure.
you was on Rico's chat yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
you was clowning yesterday. I just don't know why you was encouraging him with that behavior and the things you were saying in that chat. You were saying you work for a law firm and this, that, and the other, which don't have nothing to do with what you do outside, okay? Because I work for one. But my question
Mm-hmm.
is, you seem like such a beautiful person, and
Thank you.
why would you encourage that? The things you were saying in that chat, Dory, you was clowning yesterday. Was you just mad at the world or what? I
No,
was so
actually,
shocked.
no, actually, Simone, I'm glad you brought that up. Really, I am, because perception is always 9/10 of the law. Okay. As an attorney, there's different ways to speak to people, there's different ways to broach subjects. Okay. I
Okay.
I speak to Rico. It's not just one sided. And see, when and this is what I like, open dialogue. Ask me, don't assume. And that's why I'm very happy. When I'm talking to Rico and I'm in that chat room and he's drinking, all right, I know the
Mhm.
best thing to say to
Can you
him.
wait a minute? Can you
It's,
understand her, Simone? A lot of
yeah,
chat.
that's
It's
coming going out.
She sound
not.
like she talking into the mouthpiece, but
Let me
I
go
think I
back.
know.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Is that better?
Yeah, you're a lot better.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. How's that?
Good.
Because I'm way, 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 way back in the computer tonight. Okay. What I was saying is that if they noticed, I said, Rico, you and I were going to go out, we're going to have lunch, et cetera, et cetera. So it's more to my interaction with them than what people see.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I
When
can't
he's
hardly
drinking, I
understand. Can you
can't. Let,
understand anything she's
let me
saying?
back. I'll come back in. Let me back out.
Yeah, I can't. I can't understand nothing she's saying. Hey, Lady
Because
Rika, good morning.
I was just saying that yesterday. I just come. I normally see her act so different than to come in that chat and act like that yesterday and
Y'all keep
encourage that
talking
man.
too.
We as grown women need to be mothers and encourage that young man to do different.
Right, right.
I mean, we can tell him he's gonna do what he wants to do, but you have to lead by the example that you want. You can't be cussing and acting a fool in the chat and encouraging him to do that. I want Rico to succeed. He's from Detroit. He's from my city.
Okay, so who
Anybody
said
from my city, I want to succeed.
somebody is static?
It
I'm gonna go
might
out
be
and
me.
talk. I'm gonna make sure it's not me. Don't bring Diamond Dirty out though. Okay,
Yeah,
now
I
it's
heard
gonna
the
make sure
static.
it's me.
Look at my Nika. I miss Nika.
Yeah, Simone, what I want to say is that that's one, I appreciate you opening dialogue, because now I'm answering you my thought process and how I interacted with him as a mother and also as a friend. There's certain ways you have to speak to certain
This is
people.
Diamond Dirty.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
certain things that you know it's kind of hard to explain. From the outside looking in, I can't talk to my son the way that I would talk to your son. You cannot talk the same way and vice versa. A woman cannot teach a man how to be a man. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kwani said something very excellent yesterday about math, people wanting to be accepted. Rico is a very strong young man, but he's hurting inside, and he continues to get dragged. He's fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And see, sometimes we have to use our spiritual eye and not our carnal eye. There's a lot of ways to look at things, but we cannot look at things as judgmental, because no man is better than another. Now, do I like when Rico drops his?
Dory, you got another gadget on. Come out of YouTube. Just we just
I don't have no gadget.
okay.
I have something going on with
All
my
right.
heart.
Well then, long as come on, so she can hear and understand you, then that's fine. I'm just telling you, the last
Okay.
minute.
Yeah. I hope okay, I'll try again. I don't know why it's doing this. Let me see something.
Maybe she need to pull back. It sounds like she's talking directly
Okay,
into
I'm
it.
way back. Is that good?
Do you
I
guys
I
use
can hear. I can hear
Look
you.
at the top of your YouTube, your laptop, and remove the YouTube if you still on there too. It just be on StreamYard.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me go to my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and back out.
Oh, is Nick on the chat?
Yeah, but she's muted, so it's not her. She's
No,
trying to let
I'm
y'all
saying.
talk first. But
Hey,
I'm
Nika.
muted now since the Derek come back in.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
lady. Hey, Lady Nika, you not muted.
Okay. Is it me? Because I don't hear no. I heard the static, but I don't have anything on.
It's
I
not
don't
you,
know.
Nika. That's why I
That's
was
what
telling Nika talk. No, it's not you, Nick.
I was
Oh, okay.
trying.
It must have been something she had going on. I didn't know anything about this interview yesterday. See, it sound like it's me. Y'all sure it ain't me?
I don't know, because when I talk, it's doing that, and I know it's not me.
I'm going to back out and come back in. Miss Bless, drop the link again.
Okay, I just did it. I'll drop it again.
Okay, I'm going to try it again.
I'm gonna say then if that's the case, I'll go out and come back
Okay,
in.
no, my brother's not you.
Oh,
Wait
okay.
a minute. Will she come out? I'm gonna mute myself and then I'll come in. Okay, I dropped the link. Okay. Um, Good morning, everybody. And it sounded like the repeat. I don't know what's going on. It's
I
still
don't know.
acting.
It just sounds like y'all close to the speaker to me. That's all it sounds like to
I'm
me.
like, no, I always do that when I'm on here. So I'm like, but I'm gonna go out when y'all come in. Or I can go out now. You can keep talking.
Yeah, I'm here. You want to go out and come back in? I'm here.
Just stay and keep talking.
Okay, I'll stay here.
Let's hear with you.
Okay. Sorry, chat, for the technical
Wait a
difficulties.
minute, I got to put this person out. I don't know who this is, y'all.
This is me. It's me.
Oh, okay. Let
I
me look
muted
myself up. Let me mute
something going
myself.
on.
Miss Pizarro, you said it's me?
No, this is Diamond. I just went on my
No,
phone.
I'm talking about I'm reading the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I have to.
Go ahead, y'all.
She said it's me, so I'm gonna go out, bless, and come back in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is that better on my end? This is
Oh,
Diamond. I
yeah.
went on my mobile device.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I
always
gotta check
good.
my computer. Yes, my StreamYard's been acting funny, so
Okay, good. You can start
but I
talking.
was
I'm going to
stating,
drop the link again for Simone so she can come back. But go ahead. Y'all can start talking.
okay. Yeah, I was stating to actually I'm glad Simone opened that subject because in the chat rooms you're reading something, but it's very hard to express. That's why I really don't like text messaging. I'd rather talk to somebody. And that's why they invented emojis. Because there's no emotion behind just texting someone. Okay? Unless you truly know that person. There's a lot of misconceptions. And so when I'm speaking to Rico, I'm speaking to Rico in a way that he knows what I'm stating to him. Okay? And he gets it. Do I like when he shows himself? No, I do not. Do I understand his pain? Oh, yes, I do. I have listened to Rico's story from as to why he started his let's just say profession. I'm not going to disrespect that man. I'm not going to judge him. And I'll speak openly. See, I don't like the judging part on this YouTube streets. And be very candid with you, Simone. People judge too much instead of learning someone's story. I can come and say,
I
Simone, you
understand
talk
that.
too harsh. You
I
talk too harsh
understand
to
that.
people.
But what I'm
You
saying,
know? No, I mean, you follow what I'm saying? But I
I
want to, let me
understand
finish,
that, but
please.
y'all
You're
be
interrupting
the
me.
way
May
you
I
acted
finish?
in that chat
May
yesterday
I finish? That's your perception.
wasn't
I'm
understanding. It
answering
was
you.
it was causing him to even act even
No,
crazier.
those beer and weed emojis was causing him to do so. See, no one saw when I said to him, Rico, you and I are going to go out. It's called self-esteem. And see, that's the problem, is that take it from a person who's been judged because I'm an attorney. But they don't know every
I am
day it
also
costs
an
me to get
attorney.
out the bed. Exactly. And so if you understand being an attorney, why are you on YouTube? You don't get those questions. Why does Diamond Joy get the questions? Why is Diamond Ring Joy harassed and cyber bullied?
Because Diamond, you always tell everybody that you're an attorney.
No, no,
So
no, no,
when you
no.
do
They
that, no,
asked
I'm
me
gonna
for
tell you,
help. You know, people see that's the
people
perception.
ask
Once
me for help
again.
also, but I'm gonna tell you this, and
Okay, you know
we
what? Let me
all
tell you
have to
this,
be
Simone.
accountable for our behavior. I'm gonna
Yes,
say
we
this because
do.
I'm not gonna
But
come
I'm
on
not
the
gonna
blessed platform
judge
and
you, see?
argue.
See,
You
but I'm
have.
not gonna judge you. And
I'm
that's what
not
I'm trying to
judging
say
you.
to
I'm not
you.
judging you at
Oh,
all.
yes,
I'm
you
just saying,
are.
no, I'm
Yes,
not
you
judging
are.
you. But if you don't want to
Oh,
take
it's
the
very
advice, what I'm about to
judgmental.
say
Oh,
to
yes,
you,
ma'am.
if you don't want people to ask you things,
Then
don't
first
let
of
them
all,
know
you
your
do not know my
position. I'm just gonna
story.
be honest with you. People are gonna do that to you
You
wherever.
don't know
Do
my
you know I had
story,
family
Simone.
that come to me and ask me that?
Mhm.
I could be in the middle of something else. My family member come and ask me that.
See,
You know why? Because they know my position, so I know
do you
exactly what
realize
you're
that
talking
there are
about.
people on here, Simone? Can you hear me out?
I can hear you,
That
babe.
is
Go ahead.
asking another attorney that's a moderator that calls me her sister-in-law. I didn't put that out there, but I'm the one that gets attached to. See, I'm good with this whole YouTube game thing. I'm unfazed and unbothered. And see, that's why I'm saying from attorney to attorney, since you want to put it there. I didn't put it out there. Somebody else is calling me sister-in-law. All right? You don't know, you
Okay.
don't ask me to represent them on here. I've represented people that you all look at every day and don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But see, it always, the negativity gets attached to my name.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I've seen people like me, right? This is how phony they are. And I laugh at it. In 24 hours, then I'm in another chat, and all of a sudden somebody else don't like me, they all jumping me. Come on.
I believe
And
that.
you know,
I
YouTube's not
believe
my
that.
life. I enjoy myself. Okay? If they don't like it because I'm a businesswoman, so what? I'm not here for everybody to like me. I'm not here for acceptance. As long as the man above loves me and my family, I'm great, Simone. And I don't judge anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the Miss Cruiser thing, I asked her a question based on what I saw. I didn't judge her. Okay? So as far
Okay.
as Jay Wilson's platform, see, you gotta understand something. You gotta go back in time on that. That same person that doesn't get the disrespect that I do was asking me to start a channel. Every time I come in a chat with, hey, sister-in-law, but y'all don't see that. Y'all see and hear what you want to hear. And I'm telling you that face to face at the sound of my voice. It's unappreciated, but it's also ignored. Thank you. I'm done, Mr. Bless Watkins, because I'm feeling myself getting a little bit irritated at the hypocrisy of it all. Thank you. Be mad at
But
me because I'm
irritated
pathetic.
for what though?
Right. My thing
Irritated for
is
Because
what?
when I explained myself to Simone, that wasn't good enough. See, you see, you didn't take my word for my word. That's my issue. See, when I speak my word, you
a
ask me a
woman who's
question.
an older
As an
stature,
attorney, you should
why
know,
don't
ask
you
and answer.
encourage Rico to do better? You
No,
were
no,
in the
you,
chat
but
yesterday.
I did, but see, you still stuck
Okay,
on that.
but what we saw in the chat was not that,
Well,
Dory,
that's your
and we have to go
perception.
by
As an
what we saw in
attorney,
that
you
chat
know that
yesterday.
perception is 9 tenths of the law. And what you're not going to do up here, all right, to me, is continue to judge me. You ask, I answer.
Nobody's
You either
judging you, but when
accept
you
it.
put things in the chat, you allow yourself to be
Okay, that's
judged.
your
And when I'm
perception. I
coming to you
disagree.
telling you, people judge all
I
day, every day.
disagree.
I don't give a damn
I
what anybody
disagree.
on here say about
I
Simone because
disagree.
I know what it is at the end of the day.
Okay, I
What I'm saying
disagree.
to you is, Dory, when you
No,
were in
what you
that
saying to
chat
me?
yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
you are an older
Okay.
woman. You should have been held at a higher standard.
Okay,
That's
that's
all
your
I'm saying to
opinion.
you.
Who
And
made
as
you
an
God?
attorney,
Who made you God, Simone? I mean, you seem a little bit
it don't got
arrogant to
nothing to
me.
do with God. It's about when I see
I
somebody
do
talking
believe
about
so because you're
hypocrisy
telling me, a
and they
grown
are
woman,
walking and talking hypocrite
you're telling
themselves.
me hypocrite. Hypocrite is
Yeah,
what you feel
right now
right
you've been
now.
a hypocrite. Let's call it what it is because all I
Okay,
said to you
that's what
was
you're
I
calling it
asked you
what it
very
is.
nicely,
And bless
Dory,
Watson,
what
and
was
I
going
asked
on
and
in the
answer
chat
wasn't good enough
yesterday.
for you.
I didn't ask you
Let me
nothing
know when you're
about this, that,
perfect.
and the other.
Let me know
You
when you're
going around the
perfect.
block and around the
Let
corner
me
with
know when you're perfect, Simone, because you're very aggressive.
I'm
And
very
maybe that's the
perfect.
attorney in you.
I'm very perfect.
What do
Very
you practice?
perfect. Because I'm not going to sit there and tell someone that I see that's totally destructing themselves and encourage their behavior. As Black women, we have to encourage our Black men to do better. And when you sit there in that chat and cussing at people and this, that, and other, then you wonder why you get attacked, Dory. I actually saw yesterday why. And I was the main person defending you. I'm not going to come on here. If you want somebody to come on here and baby and tell you the truth, I'm not that damn person. I'm that person that's going to tell you like it is. And Nika can tell you. Nika does things wrong, I will tell Nika. She, vice versa, she will get in my ass. The thing is, you say you're an attorney and you're this, that, and the other. All I'm saying is, Dory, when you in that chat, you should act better than what you did yesterday. And that's all I'm going to say. I wasn't even going to go there with you. Period. I think you're a nice person. I think everything you're saying, I like you as a person. But yesterday I was a little disappointed. And that's real talk. I'm not gonna come on here and say nothing that's phony and fake. I gotta be real.
Well, I'd rather you tell her to her face and talk behind her back. So you told her how you felt, and there
And I'm done with it. Right.
Yeah.
You know, all I'm saying is that young man is deconstructing in front of us. And if we
who
sit
has
up there
offered to go to his house to help him?
we are no better than anybody else.
I've offered to go get him and go pick him up and knock on the door. Because you know what, in DC, they shooting ass later. Okay? Who has reached out and done that? See, nobody asked Diamond Joy what she does to help.
I don't live in
All y'all
DC,
do is bust
so
the gun.
I can't help them that way.
Okay?
I'm saying,
All right, but you know what?
all you can do is
So
be a voice
judge.
for it.
Don't judge. Don't judge. Don't do that.
Blaze, drop your
Don't
link
do
again.
that. Okay?
I'm
Don't
gonna judge
judge.
whoever I want to
And
when I see
as far as my
that their
profession,
behavior is
y'all
not
have to be
emulate
careful
what
with
they
that.
portray. And then that's
Simone,
it. You want people to
listen,
not
do
judge
what
you,
you do
then you
best.
shouldn't do things that make people
Listen,
judge
go
you.
ahead, talk. Go ahead. You got it. You got to do what you do, baby girl. Do what you do, please.
I'm gonna do me.
Shoot.
Because normally people can't get a word in with you, and the thing is, your thing is you always feel attacked. You can't play victim when
No.
you're doing the
I'm
thing
not
that's
nobody's
wrong.
victim. I'm too strong to be a victim. See, that's a misnomer. All right. And see, I when I first started off, I was very open to your conversation. When I saw that it was going left, see, I'm quick on my feet, Simone. I'm very quick. They pay me very well to think, whether y'all like it or not. I'm not changing who I am. And
I
I don't
think
like
what
that
she's
when
saying
y'all say stuff.
basically is,
Okay,
first of
because
all,
that's not
somebody
going to
need to
get
go out
me.
and come back in
I'm going to
because
go ahead
it's
and
too
let you
much
do what you
static
do.
and the people ain't enjoying it.
I ain't got
Okay, y'all,
time for this.
let me say this. Let me say this.
Bless my,
No,
all right,
no,
I love you, Mom.
Dory, let me say this. Okay, because she only came on and asked you a question about Rico's thing yesterday, and she wasn't trying to be argumentative with you. That's all I'm trying to say, and that's what she's trying to tell you, but you're not hearing her enough to
Oh,
say that.
I hear very well.
And then far as talking, I muted you so she can finish. Then I muted her so she can finish. And if I gotta keep doing it like that, that's what I'm have to
Yeah,
do.
no, I'm done.
Wrong woman, I shouldn't have to mute to take turn. That's all she basically doing. See,
I
now
started not to come up here, Mom Bless Watkins. I really did, because my spirit felt it before I even jumped on here.
I don't know about all that. All I'm saying is,
But I heard it, and I was welcome to it.
let me again. All I'm saying is, she just asked a question about we as elders, and he's on there talking like that. We should have been also encouraging him, not to be doing that. That's all she was trying to do. I didn't see no attack. Now,
well, if
that's
you
all I got.
rewind it back, I asked and answered her. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough.
Nobody was attacking you. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. Okay. Good morning, Miss Pizarro. I don't have you muted. You got yourself muted. Okay, so that, and I'm gonna mute myself again so y'all can continue to talk. I'm gonna mute myself again so y'all can.
I'm gonna say goodbye, Mom Bless Walkers. Y'all have a great day.
Why? Why
Don't
leave,
go,
Dory? That ain't what's
have the
up. Don't leave.
conversation.
Because I'm not gonna keep doing this old to me. And if y'all
All
can't
she
see
said,
it that way,
listen, Dory. The only thing that she was saying is because she do hold you in a higher regard. It's just like me. I can't go to certain platforms and cut up like certain people can cut up because people don't look at me like that. That's not a dig at you. That's letting you know that somebody sees you as more than. So whatever was happening in that chat yesterday with Rico, all she was saying to you was, "Look, I see you
Mm-hmm.
better than this," and you were kind of clowning in the chat. So I would, I'm just trying to figure out where did that come from. She even said, "Are you just fed up?" Because we all have a fed up moment where we act a fool sometimes. But it's not a personal attack. This is another safe zone for you. So when someone asks you a question, it's not someone coming for you, because I'm not gonna sit up here and just watch somebody get came for and it's wrong. No,
Right.
I saw someone who saw you in a better light, seeing you do
Mm,
something kind of disparaging, and she asked you where was it coming from. She wasn't questioning your credentials or none of that. She just asked you, why were you over there in that manner? Are you fed up? Are you tired of people? Because we all have our breaking points. And all she wanted to know was yesterday, were you on some fuck shit
mm,
because you was tired of the bullshit? That's all she was
yeah,
saying.
And
It's no
also, I'm gonna say this.
mm,
Can you hear me? My thing is, if Dory don't want people to attack her, she has to basically. That's one of the reasons why people do, because I'm trying to tell her this is things that people attack you for. I personally just thought maybe you was just eh, being silly with it, but then when you came on so defensive about me, then that made me look at you differently.
Let me apologize then.
And I'm not judging anybody. I don't judge anybody. I'm not here to be God to anybody.
Simone,
That's all I'm saying. We see a young man that's breaking down, asking for
that
help. That's
exactly.
my problem.
And I concur with you wholeheartedly. First of all, let me apologize if I did come off defensive, because I felt you asked me a question. I was happy you asked me that question. Okay. And I answered it. And
Okay.
then I didn't think you did. I felt your response is that it wasn't good enough. And I gave very candid answers. And I talked about emotions. I talked about
Mm-hmm.
rooms. I talked about perceptions. Okay. I addressed
Mm-hmm.
topics in a matter of 2 minutes. Okay. And then it just went left. And then my profession came up. I know you have to be tired of that. And then they always blame me. I'm the one saying I'm an attorney. I'm the one saying I'm an attorney. No, they asked me for a year. And then you know
Okay.
what? I started my own platform, Simone. And I speak
Mm-hmm.
for myself. Okay. You don't know how many times I've tried to schedule meetings to pay it forward. And I get people in there on drama and nonsense. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I can't even get a meeting out. That's the
So
only
I
reason.
just unmuted myself. Let me say this, Dory. Now, Miss Pizarro, go ahead and speak, baby. I'm gonna be out here in 10 minutes. Okay, you
yeah.
Miss Pizarro want to speak now, but I'm glad you slowed down and understood that you was not being attacked. You were simply being asked a question. So sometimes you do have your guards up like that, Dory. You know, we all love you. Don't take me wrong, but you did. She wasn't coming off like that. So I'm glad you calmed down and finally listened.
And I apologize. So
Yeah.
I've been harassed for a year.
Okay.
So if
So
I
so
apologize,
Simone, you think y'all kind of solved this just a little bit?
oh,
Miss Bus, I was over it when it started. Cause see,
Okay, then
I'm
good.
not into that.
Okay,
I don't
so
arguing back and forth ain't my thing.
okay, so
me,
Miss Pizarro, I mean Miss Dory, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go now, so Miss
well,
Pizarro can speak
uh,
now.
thank you,
Simone, it's
Simone,
she
and thank
open
you,
because I'm
Raven
gonna
and
be off
Cab.
here in a minute.
I
You're
do
not even letting
apologize
me
to
finish
you.
saying what I'm. Let me mute this. Now I said so. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, so Miss Pizarro can talk. But it wasn't nothing done derogatory, saying derogatory towards you, anything. She was just trying to. She said that she's over it now, so it don't make no sense for us to harp on it right now. And ain't nobody up here mad at you. That's all we got to say. Okay. So, and I do appreciate you being over here, helping out, but that's not the way it was. That's not the way it was meant. So please, sometimes try and listen and not take everything like that. That's the best I can say. Good morning, Miss Pizarro. You're muted, honey. Unmute yourself.
I
Good
was
morning.
waiting until you got done.
We're done. We're done with it. Simone said she was done with it. I was trying to see if she got anything hashed out, because it wasn't meant like that. It wasn't meant like that at all, Dory.
I think she understood that now as they just talked it out. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So how you doing, baby? What's up?
Oh, I just want to say hey to you, Miss Leslie. Hey to Lady Nikki. Hey Simone. And then
Hey,
I want
babe.
to ask I want to say to Lady Nikki because I'm not sure if she got what I said in the chat, but I had forgot to email you because I've been waiting on when you can go live to talk about what we had talked about.
You ain't email me, did you?
No, I had forgot.
Girl, you gotta email me so I know what I'm looking for because I don't want to just be, I want to keep it to what we were talking about. So
Right.
just send me an email if you got any links, send it to me, and I get that thing scheduled up because I did want to have that conversation with you. So definitely email me.
All right. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye, babe. Miss
What
Bless,
she
I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry, Miss Bless. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go. I apologize that it went left on your platform today. My job here, and I wouldn't be as a mother of a black young man who's 24 years old. I see another black male deconstructed in front of my eyes, falling apart. My thing is, I think Rico need help. I think people need to, instead of encouraging the behavior and doing the things that they do, he's gonna do what he's gonna do because he's a grown man. He said he'll be 30 or he's 30. At this point, he kind of is gonna do what he wants to do. But my thing is, all we can do as women is offer to help this man, give him encouragement, and try to strive for him to do better. Like I said, when he put that video out about his story and how he became with the alphabets, that story touched me, and I saw a whole nother side of Rico that I was like, wow, Rico actually has good commentary. When he was doing his music, it was fun over there until Shireen brought her messy, crooked eyed behind over there. Rico has potential. And I'm just saying that's what we should be encouraging from Rico instead of this nonsense. And when I want Rico to get to the point when he hear Wiley name, he don't get triggered. That's all I'm saying. And that would be for if we see a black male, a black female. If I see another female falling, I'm going to try to help them. But the thing is, I'm not going to encourage someone to slowly but surely kill themselves. And that's just my whole point. So I apologize, Miss Bless, if your panel, if it went left on your page today, because that was not my intention. I can't hear.
Bless you muted yourself.
I'm running my
You
mouth.
muted
I was
yourself.
muted. Yeah, I'm unmuting myself. I'm trying to tell Simone, I'm never offended when you guys come on here. I want y'all to be able to comment and talk about what y'all want to talk about. If you got to use some cuss words to express yourself, that's fine, as long as it's not in the first 30 minutes. That first 30 minutes, y'all go for what y'all know. In the chat, cuz just change the words around. We're all grown. There's nothing in my life I haven't heard before. So I will never feel like y'all disrespect me. So far, everybody has been giving me the utmost respect. And I said that the other day too. Even in one of my lives, I was talking about how I like to go watch the young ladies. And I like to go watch them, say hi, say a few things, and I leave. And that's Billie Jean, Becca, Holly Q, all the young ladies. And so you got to get respect to give it back. And I'm not saying I'll let y'all know I'm not offended by nothing. Because if y'all can't respect, if y'all can't come over and speak what y'all want to speak, then what's the point of me saying I got an open chat? So I want you to always remember that, y'all. I welcome all opinions, long as it's not disrespecting my mods, me, or dragging me, and no fighting in the chat of people that we know support of my supporters. That's all I ask. Other than that, y'all said y'all want to say. That's what I see it. With that said, Lady Nikki, y'all keep talking as I find my music. I'm going to dance my way out of here. Just called the lady and told I'd be there in 10 minutes. Girl, she done made me an appointment to come get my little nails done again. And nobody going to be there. I love it because I was going to try to paint my own blue on it. So
They
y'all like this video. Y'all follow, subscribe, drop it in my drawers. My stuff is up there. I'm gonna drop it again on my way out as I play my music. And y'all continue on whatever y'all want to say on our way out of here. I'm gonna reiterate what I talked about as I go out of here. R. Kelly turned down his plea deal from 3 to 5 years. And you know they get mad when you turn down plea deals. But his attorneys is so confident that when he go back to court that they're going to win, he's going to be walking out there. But on the grounds that things were embellished, like that. I spoke on the black woman that's been assigned to the case. She's a Republican, got that one really D. And so we know the white supremacists is loving that. I spoke on that, and then we got to the YouTube stuff, and I appreciate y'all coming. I'm gonna find my music. Now, y'all hit me on the way out. Y'all hit. I don't know what the count is in my likes. Can everybody hear me? Oh, Simone, you muted? Let me see.
Yes, ma'am. I was muted.
Oh, girl, I didn't mean that. You muted. Go ahead and do your summary too.
Come on, I got a question. You know anything about this that case with the young black jogger?
Yes.
You know stuff enough to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay, I guess we going live next then.
Oh, okay. I'm at to watch y'all while I'm at the shop. Yeah, Lady Nika talked about that, I think, yesterday. And the day before yesterday, well, y'all talked about it. I want to say everything. Well, just a little bit.
I don't know nothing really.
Finally arrested the two
Everybody know
guys
I've been on my daily.
They tried to say that he was in the area burglarizing, which is not true. The man was simply jogging. He lived in the area. He jogs by there all the time. I think they just wanted to shoot a nigga, so to speak. And so, yeah, we did.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all they wanted to do. The son got out the truck with the gun. The man started struggling with him because he knew he was going at this point. So they trying to call this self-defense, even though now they're showing a clip of him in an empty warehouse, just looking, trying to say he was trying to burglarize. And so
that was actually the house, Miss Bless. That was empty. That was actually the house, a house under construction in the area.
He didn't take nothing out of there, so they just showed that. He might have been stopping in and looking for work. We don't know, but he didn't burglarize nothing. And this happened in February. Just now getting arrested. It reminds me of Trayvon case. Y'all get together, sir, and I'm gonna watch you while I'm at the thing. If I can, I can't even jump on my live no more on my phone. YouTube didn't change it. I used to jump on my StreamYard when I'm out. I'll be watching y'all while I'm at the nail shop. I love everybody that came on today. I really appreciate it, y'all. We finna dance on up out of here. Okay. We also gonna have a sip. Okay. If y'all didn't hit the live, hit the darn tooth live. Come on now. Y'all mad at me? Yes, indeed. Hey. Y'all. Y'all hold on just a second, too. Oh, she gone already. Hold on a minute, nigga. I gotta go, y'all, because I don't want to run late. Okay, let's see. Somebody said something. Hey, y'all. If anybody here, Patrice, again, I keep wanting her to jump on here so I could hold her behind the scenes and show us some stuff. But I did send her some emails. I hope she got them. But she probably sneaks right here. She'd be up through the night. So anyway, with that said, thanks for coming, y'all. Gotta go, y'all. To love. Come on, y'all. In for me.